What it do, ski son doolers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, in this video, I'll just be talking about my little predictions for the Western Conference Finals between San Antonio Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, I think San Antonio Spurs, they're going to come out with a lot of energy. They're going to try to have to play at a faster pace like they did against the Warriors in Game 5, I believe, where it was more of an up-tempo type pace because I feel like, when they play like that, they play a lot more better. Because, just have more energy. Parker plays better. Ginobili plays better. Just everybody plays better. Of course, Tim Duncan, he's going to have to establish himself in the paint. Now, I think it might be a little tough because you have a great defender in Marc Gasol. So we just have to see what happened in that matchup. But I do think he will probably get like 15, 14 points this series. I mean, I just don't see how Tim Duncan can't, score because he's been doing it all playoffs. I mean, the dude, to be 37 years old, he's been playing like he's 27 years old. Tony Parker, he's going to get rolling. Of course, there's going to have to be a lot of pick and roll, so he can get to the basket, do his little floater. You know how Tony Parker play, and hopefully this series Ginobili can get going because he's not been looking like the old Ginobili that we have been seeing. So Ginobili, hopefully, he can come in, knock a couple threes down, get the crowd going, and I think if they do that, they should be fine. Kawhi Leonard, even though he's been hurting, but he's just not been complaining about it. He's been sucking it up. He's going to play good, at least. He's going to have to give them like 15 points because he is like their future, hopefully, star player once Tim Duncan leave and Ginobili leave and stuff like that. Of course, Tiago Splitter, he's going to have to contribute, and I think he will contribute. He had a good game in Game 6 against the Warriors. If they play, solid defense, they'll be fine. I think they will play some solid defense today. It's going to be a nice defensive game. I guarantee you it's going to be a nice defensive game. I don't even think this game is going to be high in the scoring. It's probably going to be like in the 80s because both teams, they play great defensive basketball. Now, as far as Memphis, they're going to try to bring that toughness to the Spurs because they're a tough, gritty team. They grind out a lot of games. They're tough. I think, Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol, they're going to establish themselves down low in the paint. They're going to have their mid-range game working. And I think just overall, they're going to probably out-rebound the Spurs and just dominate, the inside game. Michael Conley, I think him and Tony Parker, they're going to go at it. But I think the advantage is going to be with Michael Conley because he's younger. He's better now. He's way better now. And, he can hit the perimeter shot probably better than Tony Parker. And he's just, he played good defense also, And then you have Tony Allen, who plays great defense. Now it's going to be, I want to see, is he going to be guarding Tony Parker a lot? Is he going to be guarding Ginobili a lot? He's probably going to be having a couple defensive assignments. Tony Parker, Ginobili, hell, probably even a small forward. Who knows? But this dude, he's been playing great defense all playoffs, all season pretty much. So it's going to be exciting to see. And, yeah, man, I think if they just stick to their core, play defense, play good defense, bigs dominating the paint, rebound, they're going to be fine. They'll probably beat San Antonio Spurs in 6 games if that's how it goes. But, yeah, so once again, this is just my little preview what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, probably in the 80s. I think, both Tim Duncan's going to have a great game. Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol are going to have a great game. Tony Park, I think those guys are going to have good games. It's going to be a very, very exciting game. So you guys let me know what you think about what's going to happen. And of course, they have to move the ball around. Which San Antonio Spurs, they move the ball around good. They're a good ball moving team. It's not a lot of ISO and all that stuff. Just like saying for the Memphis Grizzlies, it's a lot of team ball. The ball moving around the court, and also, I think Tayshaun Prince is going to contribute also a lot better, too. But anyway, guys, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Tell me what you think, what's going to happen. I'm about to get out of here and watch this game. I'm still sick. And shout out to Crunk Girl 711, too, because she did say the Indiana Pacers was going to beat the New York Knicks, and they did. And I'm still going to make that video, and yeah. So go check her page out, too, her YouTube page out, too. If you're into video games and all kind of music and stuff like that. Great job. Other than that, deuces.